Hi and welcome back to the channel. Man United have just beaten Fulham by 1 goal to nil away at Craven Cottage, I believe. Um, what can I say, man? I mean, look, a win is a win, and really, tonight, basically, 3 points was all that mattered. It's one of those games where going into it, I'm thinking to myself, we're not in good form. Yes, we've just beaten Rangers 2-1 in the Europa League on Thursday. So the players are likely to be tired, even though we didn't have to travel all the way to Glasgow. But basically, we just played a game midweek on Thursday. I've always said the Sunday turnaround seems to be short for whatever reason. And I know other teams in the Champions League play on Wednesdays and Saturdays, but when the Thursday and Saturday thing, just for me, it just usually has a negative impact on teams, especially my team in particular, from what I've seen at least. But anyways, today, like I said, all that we needed was 3 points. And given how the last two games we went to Craven Cottage, we didn't necessarily blow them away. I mean, it's a very small, tight, compact ground, and they make things very difficult for you. The fans are right there on top of you. However, today I felt, first off, we were not great, if I'm being honest. I don't remember us having any shot on target. In fact, we had one shot on target the entire game, which was the goal which we scored from Lisandro Martinez. But basically, first off, I was quite frustrated with the game. I'm thinking to myself, bro, I said I just want to come here tonight and get 3 points and get the hell out of Craven Cottage. But my God, are we poor, man. We play some horrendous football, man. Terrible, terrible football. And to be honest, it took a lot for me not to fall asleep. Like, I was literally slumbering throughout the first half. And then by the time we went to half time, I literally had to go out, literally stand outside the house so I could get like a cool breeze to just wake me up, because that football that we were playing was basically putting me to sleep. But that aside, second half we come out and we look much, much better. Like, we actually look like the better side, because first half the position was about 50-50, but given how the game was going, you would have thought Fulham had more of the ball than us. But then when it came to the second half, we actually, especially the first 15-20 minutes of the second half, we came out looking bright. We had a lot more ball possession. We controlled the game, we dictated the tempo of the game. We played all right. I'm not going to say we played well, but we're all right. Like I said, we're starting to create some chances for ourselves. Again, we still could not hit the target. Like, I don't understand what's going on with this team, but we're just a poor side, to be honest. Poor side, boring to watch. I mean, these guys are making Ruben Amorim age very, very quickly, man. Have you seen how he looks right now? Amorim walked off the pitch looking very irritable. He looked very annoyed because, again, we're shocking, and I can't blame him. He's probably pissed off, thinking to himself, the transfer window is almost closed and I still don't have any signings. What the hell are we doing here? But hopefully we get the Patrick Dogu deal over the line, because it looks like he's the one which we're mainly linked with. So hopefully that goes through and actually we get some reinforcements into the team. It would be even better if we could sell Marcus Rashford, or even loan him out and then try and get a replacement for another attacker. But today, basically, when it comes to the game, like I said, first half were very, very poor. Barely kept any ball possession. I wasn't even surprised it was 50-50, the stats. But second half we were much better. We controlled the ball a bit more. We actually took the game to Fulham, in as much as we weren't like shooting and hitting shots on target. We actually played much, much better than we did in the first half. And I was happy to see that, which made me believe that Amorim must have, I don't know, said some positive words to the players at halftime, and it actually had a positive impact on the team. I mean, the goal we scored was very, very fortunate. Lisandro Martinez hitting a shot from distance and us being lucky enough to get a deflection, which basically takes it over Ben Leno. But again, I still think Leno probably should have done better with that shot. But lucky for us, he didn't, and it ended up in the back of the net. 1-0 Man United. I'm thinking to myself, okay, cool. We got 15 minutes to go. We're 1-0 up. Let's not capitulate. Let's not. I mean, we've got the stat which says that when Man United score first this season in the Premier League, we've not lost a single game. When we scored first in the game, we've gone on to either win or draw. So as soon as we scored, I said to myself, okay, we're not going to lose this. But there was still a potential for us to bottle it and drop the 2 points and end up drawing the game. But lucky for us, that didn't happen. In fact, when some of the changes which Bruno Fernandes, sorry, what's his name, Amorim made were quite positive. He brought on Toby Collier for Manu Ugarte, who seemed to have picked up an injury. Hopefully that's not a long-term thing, because I heard the commentator said that there was ice put on his left thigh. So hopefully that's not a big problem. Hopefully it's something he can get over and recover quicker. But what I have to say is, Toby Collier, man, take a bow, son, take a bow. This kid, not just today, but the last couple of games that he's been playing for the side, he's actually been playing very well. He's had some decent cameos. He's actually looked good. And it looks like more of a fit into that position of an 8 more than Kobe Mainu, which is something that, if you've been watching this channel long enough, I've been saying that since Amorim came into the team. I said, from what I'm seeing, Kobe Mainu cannot play the double pivot with Manu Ugarte. We get run through way too many times. Mainu doesn't have that long range passing ability or the ability to drive with the ball. Hence, I've been crying out for Amorim to swap Bruno and Kobe. I said, take Bruno from the 10, bring him into the 8, and take Kobe from the 8 and put him in the 10. And we saw glimpses of that when he brought on Kobe Mainu off the bench towards the end of the game. Kobe was playing in the 10 with Ahmad on the other side, with Zirkzee up top. Those three boys were linking up play very, very well. So much so that we even scored a second goal with Amad Diallo. However, he was slightly offside. But though what I saw on those or those last 10 to 15 minutes, it's something that I've been saying I want to see. Kobe Mainu higher up the pitch, closer to goal. He's a lot more effective when he's closer to goal, and that's exactly what he did today. You could see the touches he was getting, very clean, laying off the ball to his teammates, linking up play. This boy is a top talent. We cannot let him slip through our fingers. Trust me, Kobe Mainu is absolutely wasted in the 8. Rather put Bruno in the 8 and put Kobe in the left 10. I saw Garnacho started for us and he played decent, so fair enough, I hear it. But what I'm trying to say is, going forward, I need Amorim to mix it up a bit. If we do end up selling Garnacho, fairs, go get a replacement. If not, you can interchange between him and Kobe Mainu for that left 10. But I don't want to see Bruno Fernandes in that left 10 again. Play Bruno in the 8 alongside Ugarte or Collier, that's fine. But in the 2 10s, play Ahmad on the right and Kobe on the left, or Ahmad on the right and Garnacho on the left. Because trust me, Kobe Mainu is definitely better going forward, or rather closer to the goal. If you see what he was doing last season, his best work was in the opposition's penalty box. When he scored in the final, he was higher up the pitch against City. When he scored against Liverpool, he was just on the edge of the box at Old Trafford. When he scored against that beautiful goal against Wolves, was it last season? Again, at the edge of the box. Kobe Mainu does his best work when he's closer to goal than when he's right in the middle of the park. Stop playing Kobe in the 8. He's not an 8. He'll never be an 8. He's not a 6 either. He's a 10. So for me, I hope, based on what we saw tonight, Amorim has finally seen the light and he's going to start playing Kobe in the 10 instead of the 8. But basically, what can I say, man? We were bang average throughout the 90 minutes. Shout out to Garnacho. I thought he was all right. He wasn't brilliant, but especially in the first half where we looked very, very dull, he looked like one of our bright sparks. He looked like he played well. Second half, Lisandro Martinez, very lucky to score that goal, but hey, we'll take it. Like I said, tonight was all about the 3 points. It was not necessarily about flipping, playing well, dominating, to all of that stuff. No. It was just about going to Craven Cottage, getting the 3 points, and getting the hell out of there. And that's exactly what we did today. So big up Lisandro for that goal. Big up Toby Collier for the goal line clearance and that little cameo. He looked good. He looked physical. He looked to be everywhere in the middle of the park. So that was good to see. Big up Garnacho as well. He also did well. He keeps on raising that price up. Chelsea, if you want him, you got to pay up, guys. You got to pay up. And hey, if I'm the Manchester United board, I'm increasing the Garnacho price for Chelsea, because he keeps playing well. The last 3 games, he's been easy. He's been decent. So add a young extra 10 million there just to make Chelsea pay more, you know. But anyways, I believe I've covered everything about the game today. Obviously, the goal from Amad Diallo, it was a shame for him to be slightly offside. It was a good goal, but like again, I keep going back to the link up between Ahmad and Zirkzee and Kobe. Play front 3 of Ahmad on the right, Kobe on the left, and Zirkzee up top. That's a good front 3 of technical footballers. And trust me, if we do that going forward and we play Bruno in the 8, trust me, we'll cook. Also, Toby Collier, another good player. Maybe start him in the next game in the league. Who do we have? I believe we've got Crystal Palace, I think. Play Collier next. I'm not sure if we've got Palace next or if we've got a Europa League game. But whatever game we've got, I want to see Toby Collier playing in the midfield too with Bruno Fernandes. And then I want to see Kobe Mainoo on the left. But yeah, I believe I've gone long enough with this match, post-match reaction. I'm actually tired. I need to go sleep. But yeah, man, let me know what you guys thought about today's game in the comment section below. And if you haven't already, please like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you guys soon. Peace.